back to this video now. So, we are parked outside of LAX, and you know, it's changed a little bit. We've still got the smokestacks, we've got some trees, we've got some bridges there, some more buildings, more signs, a bit of vegetation here, and these light markers here. So things have changed a little bit. Frames are maybe 1 or 2 frames shy of what it was before. There's a few more buildings, a few more airplanes. We've looks like got our second control tower there. More planes that are active. The runway textures look amazing. They look ace. We've got these lights here. Yeah, things are looking different. Let's go flying and let's see what the change has been. So I think so far it's been for the better. Oh, I can just see there that terminal. That looks a lot better than it did before. This is now looking a lot more photoreal. I've installed the same weather as before, so we're gonna fly up to. There we go. Take off. We're gonna fly it up to, you know, 700-800 feet again. Lot more planes. Oh my gosh, a lot more liveries. Just a lot more of everything, really. Heavy stuff there, and of course, you know, frames taking a beating for it. Obviously, when I'm playing or when I'm using this on my own without recording any video whatsoever, frames will be a lot better because I won't be recording. You know, I'll be using the power of the computer to record, so I should be getting the frames that I want. So, other than the airport, which textures look very nice, the grass textures, they've kind of removed them and put in these cement ones instead, by the looks of it. A couple of grass ones remain, which they look pretty cool to me. Overall, I would say that this is a very good addition. The LAX from the Dream Team, Flight Sim Dream Team, or Flight Sim. We didn't really get to see the effects or the difference between the sort of basic generic textures that P3D and ORBX Global would have put in with the California as well. In the city, because I basically didn't fly over in the actual city. So obviously the airport that I've just installed here is just for the airport, and you can literally see the defining line around it here. So all these buildings would be a part of the airport. I don't think these would be, because they look like they've been made differently to that one. But oh, we're losing it. We're going in the clouds. Let's descend. I think we got away with it up until about 1,000. So let's get down. Oh gosh. Oh, too much there. Too much. Gosh. Right. We really have to keep an eyeball out here. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick flight through the airport again, and then we're going to head off to Los Angeles, the city center, and we're going to see what we can see. I want to try and clear the skies. Actually, no, I won't. I'll keep it the same because it wouldn't be fair if we just suddenly change the parameters of this comparison. So, I mean, look at it. We're doing a flyby here, pretty much at the same angle we did before. It's a lot busier. It's a lot more bustling. You know, this over the sort of default of what ORBX and Prepared would have given you. This is a lot better. I mean, look at that. There's planes everywhere. There's cars. There's static planes. There's, you know, it's just heavy. And of course, with that comes a heavy tag on your frames. But there are settings that you can enable and disable within the simulator to help achieve a better rating. But look at these. I mean, them ground textures there look gorgeous. The runway textures look super real, as we saw. You know, very, very happy with basically what we've been given here. Flight Dream Team are quite literally a dream. Let's do a legal flyover of this United flight here and see if we can catch up with him on the way to Los Angeles. We're going to try and fly over Los Angeles. I believe it's just west of our position. We should actually be seeing the airplane taking off here in front of us. He should be zooming off in front. Got to try and stay below. So basically, we are on a direct route for Los Angeles. This is Los Angeles International, but there is another airport, I believe, Kilo Charlie Quebec Tango, which is the Los Angeles airport. I don't know what the difference is there really, but using the sat nav, basically we turn off a little bit here. Oh, there he is. There's that United flight. Now we've just got to try and stay underneath here now. Actually, I'm going to try and use top speed here so we can just get there very quickly, but without climbing. So we'll be flying very fast, basically. Okay, so we are pretty much on the course for Los Angeles. Just making a slight alteration here. So as we approach, as we're leaving the airport now, we should really see a difference. I mean, at the moment here, this is all ORBX, what we're seeing out here. I kind of thought that the Dreswick design, Los Angeles X, or no, US Cities, yeah, US Cities X would give us a bit of reach out here, but evidently not. We're too far away. I need to come down a bit here. So we should be aiming directly for, there's the hills over there that we flew around before. So as we start approaching, we should really see a big difference. We got all these generic buildings here from ORBX, and the mapping on the floor is also, you know, ORBX. Plane is still trying to climb. I'll have to drop the. I can just about see the buildings for Los Angeles on the horizon there. So basically, talking about the airport now, major difference, major upgrade from the default sort of ones that Rex Airports HD would give us, which it's a fine looking airport as well. It's also a slight airport that ORBX and P3D were all kind of working towards giving us. It was a good looking airport, but I think it's quite clear that the winner is Dream Team's airport there. So I think as we're coming in, we can clearly see now. See, just dip down here. There's a square here. All these here. This now we're coming into is the city Los Angeles X from, I think it's Dreswin Design. So all these, you can see these buildings are part. I mean, you can clearly see the line divide here, and it goes off down there. There's a split line where it's darker here and it's lighter here. So our frames, we should suddenly begin to take effect of a difference as we enter the airspace of the city add-on. It does say SOD connection lost. I don't know what that means, but okay. We're not near the airport anyway, so that really makes a difference. So looking at the buildings, and the patterning underneath isn't loading as quickly as I'd like, but the city on the horizon looks pretty cool. The buildings are a lot more here photoreal, or a lot more detailed than the sort of generic ones over here from ORBX. Frames are perhaps a little bit of an increase as we head in. Performance issues are major at the moment, so until I tweak the system a bit more, we will have these performance issues, I guess. Sort of the roading system, I mean, we are low as well. We're only 800 feet off the ground, so we're super low. And the road system looks pants, to be fair. Like all these textures here, look, these haven't properly loaded in here. So it does all look a bit pants. And some of the lighting I haven't enabled anyway, so that's why buildings look like they've placed or hovered above. So we got, here we are, Los Angeles. Toyota building there. Should have reflections on some of these things, I don't know. But frames are going down a bit. It wouldn't surprise me if this crashed now. But the city itself looks really nice. Looking out. Very nice detailed buildings there. It's a shame that the map underneath lets it down, because it is low quality, but then we are, again, 800 feet. If we were a little bit higher, it probably would look a bit better. I'd have to say that the mesh isn't as good looking as I thought it might be. Here, these hills seem a bit, but as we get closer, they might bump in. Coming out of the city, there's loads more buildings. I mean, in the right lighting, again, these buildings would look ace, and if we did time preview, we could probably get these buildings looking really snazzy. So like right there, that's pretty cool. Or right there, look at that. That's ace. You know? I think that morning, it's the morning basically, isn't it? Forget the nighttime, but that morning, that looks quite realistic. That looks photo-real, that does. Sort of, what time is this then? 6, 7 in the morning when the light hasn't fully risen. I think we better check out our height here. Okay, alright. Yeah, it does look a lot better. In fact, let's do a turn, just so we can... Frames are actually, I don't know, up or down. I think weather does take a massive difference on your frames as well. But look at the lights, look at these buildings. The whole map here just looks so much better with just the right amount of lighting, or a different preview of lighting, you know? Look at the city there, and then as we preview the different time, it just takes on a different look and character. Let's go around again. Okay, we might have lost it. Well, you play too much and that's it, you lose your toys. So, you know what, we're going to end the video here. Oh no, we've got it back. We got it back. So here we are, head on. Let's have a look at what the preview does. See, that looks a bit pants. That's too revealing. That looks pants. That looks cool. That looks cool. You know? That looks pretty good. That looks good. Then it looks pants midday until as it's setting again. Now we're looking cool again. That looks super realistic, I feel. You know. That looks really good. I mean, look at that. Even the lights, you know, on there, and that on there. That looks so cool. That looks cool. Just, oh my gosh. Right, I think we're going to crash it here. We're going to end up crashing. So there we go. I'm just going to get rid of that. And let's get this back on track here because we are way high. So yeah, that's basically Los Angeles City and the airports. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I think I'm going to do a time preview and change the world time to sort of almost a late night, just so we can sort of hit the city at the right time. There we go. We'll apply that. Yes. Oh, we got to load up the whole thing. Oh, well, that's it then. We'll leave that video there for now, and in the next video we will be heading. We're done with the Californian state now. That's it. That's all set up. The next area we've got to do is Barbados. So we will be heading to Barbados and installing a freeware product to see the difference between what ORBX does to Barbados and what the freeware product does. But until next time, guys, take care, thank you for watching, and goodbye.